Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Explore and Engage with Anam. My friends, I enjoy gardening. I love gardening. And here in Wisconsin, we only get a few months of warmth. So in the spring and in the summer, we get warm months and good weather for gardening. And so I was really looking forward to this summer of 2023, to be able to do some gardening on my balcony. And I do have a balcony garden. Unfortunately, this year, it has been a little challenging to grow plants and flowers. And I don't know the exact reason for that, but I think it may be because of the fact that we had a lot of dry days when we did not have any kind of rain. We did have some severely rainy days, but still I think, and this is just my opinion, overall, I think that we did not get as much rain as we needed. And then, obviously, I've talked about it before, we got a lot of smoke from the Canadian wildfires, and so maybe all of that combined had some kind of an effect on the growth of plants. I don't know. As I look at my plants and their slow growth, it reminds me of the challenges that we face as a nation. There are many impediments on our path to success. There are many barriers, many obstacles that we face that we have to overcome in order to be successful. And let me just say that going back to 2019, just go back to 2019, go back 4 years ago, everything was going so well. Businesses were thriving, people were happy, people were doing well, and there was stability in the economy, there was forward movement. People were feeling very optimistic. They were working hard, and they knew that if they work hard, then there can be success. Success can be achieved. And then came the year 2020, the COVID outbreak, and the world changed. Then 2021 was very challenging, and 2022 was extremely challenging, and 2023 is severely challenging. That's my opinion. 2023 is severely challenging. Inflation is still hurting American families, and energy price still very high. The list is long. I've talked about it before. You can go check out some of my previous episodes in which I talked about the economy. But all I want to say is that 2019, everything was so great. And then came 2020, and then 2021, 2022, 2023. Here we are in 2023, and the economic challenges are just severe. Now, looking at the past, it seems that most of the damage right after the COVID outbreak, most of the damage was done by government entities that enforced lockdowns and mask and vaccine mandates and all these restrictions. The government imposed a lot of restrictions, and these restrictions, these mandates destroyed many businesses and hurt many hardworking Americans. And just like the lack of rainwater and the concentration of pollutants in the air affect humans and plants, bad government policies affect our economy, adversely affect our economy, and adversely affect the lives of the people of this country. And so what I'm trying to tell you is that we need bold leadership. And 2024 November is our opportunity to elect a new leader who will once again bring our country back on the right track so that we can be prosperous once again. And so the presidential election is coming up, November 2024. But before that, there will be lots of exciting events, including one that's coming up this week, and that is the presidential debate. The GOP presidential debate is coming up. It's going to be taking place right here in Wisconsin. I live in Wisconsin, so I'm very, very excited to see that there's a lot of excitement. I'm excited, other people are excited, and a lot of people are looking forward to the first GOP presidential debate of this election season. It's coming up right here in Wisconsin. It'll take place in Milwaukee. And the big question right now is, will former President Donald J. Trump participate in the debate? According to reports, President Trump is not expected to participate in the debate that is scheduled to be held on August 23rd of 2023. Still, some people are hoping that President Trump will join the candidates on the debate stage this week, and people are still hoping that he will participate in the debate, but we don't know for sure. I am looking forward to the debate. Everyone should look forward to the debate, and I think anytime there's an opportunity to hear from the candidates for the highest public office in the country, people should pay attention. People should listen. We have to hear the candidates answer questions so that we can form an opinion about them. We have to watch. We watch candidate interviews and we hear their speeches and we see their campaign commercials, but to actually see the major candidates next to each other on the same stage answering questions from the moderators, that is a very major event. And so the first GOP presidential debate is coming up, and I'm looking forward to the debate. And whether you see the debate in person, or you watch it on TV, or you get together with friends and you do a debate watch party, just don't miss the debate if you have time in your personal schedule. Now, after the debate, there will be lots of things to discuss, lots of analysis, lots of commentary, and I obviously will do my best to try to bring to you some of the highlights that I think would be an excellent part of my podcast. I'm going to be discussing some of the highlights that I think are important and need to be discussed. Finally, before I conclude this episode, I would like to talk about Randall's Island in New York City. What's going on in New York? This is the newest migrant shelter in the city of New York, Randall's Island. The government is using tax dollars, and the government has created a new migrant shelter site, Randall's Island, New York City. Now guess how many people can be housed in this location? How many people are we talking about? Randall's Island, New York City. This is the new migrant shelter site in the city of New York. Guess how many people can be housed in this location? Up to 3,000. That's a huge number. Up to 3,000 people can be housed in this new migrant shelter site, which is Randall's Island. Share with me your thoughts, New Yorkers. If you are a New Yorker and you are listening to my podcast, share with me your thoughts and connect with me on social media. Send me a message. Go to my website, tausifanam.net. Send me a message, share with me your thoughts, and to all of my listeners, I would like to say that I am very grateful that you continue to listen to my podcast. Thank you for listening to what I have to say. Thank you for listening to my commentary and my thoughts and opinions. And please don't forget to reach out to me. And if you want to receive my weekly e-newsletter, you can sign up for my e-newsletter by going to my website, tausifanam.net. With that, my friends, I'm going to conclude this episode. And once again, thank you for listening. I hope to be back again soon with a new episode of Explore and Engage with Anam.